Ace the Young Heavy. Salute YouTube. Salute YouTube. Peace to the earths and gods, and go mob to the fret. Thanks for joining us for our second episode of Ace Heavy Kicks, where we review cool ass kicks for the common collector. People like me, all right? I'm Ace the Young Heavy. I'm your host. I appreciate you joining me. I'm not a reseller. I'm going to say it up top. I'm not a reseller. I'm a collector. But I do appreciate resellers, because if it wasn't for resellers, I wouldn't have the shoes I have, because I never hit. Never hit on any apps, okay? Only time I ever hit was on a Nike app in 2017, I want to say, for the OVO 8. Other than that, I've never hit on an app, on any app, Flex app, Nike, anything. Be sure to check us out, though, on eBay, Ace's Baller Closet, for pre-owned kicks, luxury items, and also antique toys like these cool Transformers and things you see behind me. You feel me? We got a lot of cool stuff on there, so check us out. We run the store successfully for 17 years, and we appreciate all of your business. Before we go forward, I will ask one time humbly that you like and subscribe to the video. This is how we keep things going, but I'm not going to beat you over the head with it. Without further ado, on to our top 3 heavy kicks of 2021. All right, so first up is my third favorite shoe of 2021, which is the Air Jordan 2 Off-White. It was released November 12th, 2021. All right, this is a dope shoe. I really don't care what people have to say about it in terms of the colorway not being OG or Virgil could have did something different. First of all, rest in peace to a legend, to a pioneer and a trailblazer in the industry, because he has revived not only the Air Jordan 1, but the Air Jordan 2, something that no one was even thinking about. I'm loving this. I'm loving the signature. Why do I think it's fly? Right? The signature. I love the age outsole. A lot of people think that because the outsole is not, it looks phony to some people, whatever, right? I love the way it looks. I'm feeling it. I would love to have the other colorway as well, the Chicago colorway, but at the same time, the Chicago colorway is what, twice the price right now, maybe a little more than that going on StockX. So that's a little out of my price range. But for me, this is like a poor man's version of that. So it's attainable. It looks good. Plus, man, I love black and blue stuff. It's my friend's color, and blue, that royal blue hits hard, man. So this is a shoe for me, and that's why it's definitely in my top 3 favorite shoes of 2021. Okay, next up behind me, we have our second shoe, my second favorite shoe of 2021. And that shoe, without a doubt, you see it behind you, don't you? Bruh. Air Jordan Fragment Travis Scott collab low. Look at the color blocking on this. This is a dope shoe, man. This is an incredible shoe. I love the way that the colors pop on it, okay? And you can see by the eyelets, the black going around the toe box, the Cactus Jack in the back. I love this shoe. This is a dope shoe. I have to have this in my collection. I got this particular shoe from Urban Jungle. I didn't say where I got the other ones from. The twos I got from Top 3 Kicks in lumbar. Shout out to A-Man and Top 3 Kicks out there. They incredible. My people out in Urban Jungle, Freddie, and what's my other buddy's name? Jeff. Real good people. You guys check them out. Urban Jungle. They definitely got exclusive kicks and they got great deals. And they give me great deals on stuff. And, I don't know if you had a chance to check out my first video, but I do like a little short walkthrough and a cash out with them. Some of those guys are featured in the video. So be sure to check out that first video as well. This is a really, really clean shoe. Beautiful colorway, beautiful color blocking. A shoe that you gotta have in your collection. It kind of goes with everything. And again, that pink just gives it that extra pizzazz. You know that you can become customary with the Travises. My most coveted, my favorite shoe, my #1 shoe of 2021 has to be, without a doubt, and I don't care what anyone has to say about it, it's my favorite. It's Ace Heavy's favorite. Ace the Young Heavy loves. Booyah! The Trophy Room, baby. The Trophy Room exclusive. Only 12,000 of these made, right? When was this shoe released? Shoe was released February 10th of 2021, right? Only 12,000 pairs made. Let's see. Mine is number, I'll show it on the B-roll. What is it? 4,790 of 12,000. So very fortunate to have this shoe. What can't you say about this shoe, right? I mean, why is it so popular? The controversy, right? Around its release, obviously. And then also one of the biggest issues with it is the story behind the shoe that makes it so fascinating. The fact that they try to freeze out Mike, the greatest ever. Oh, y'all LeBron stands, come on somewhere. The fact that they would try to freeze out the greatest ever. Michael Jordan on the court, you nuts, all right? So I'm loving this. I'm loving the signature. It has a signature like the Off-White 2s. So that's something that definitely made me gravitate toward the shoe. The fact that the shoe is limited, the icy aesthetic across the shoe is just dope. I don't even know if it kind of comes up on the camera the way I want it to, but this is just an incredible shoe. I had to have it in my collection. And if I didn't have it, I would still be looking for it right now, honestly. So hopefully you can get a pair. If you can't, I mean, man, I don't know. Definitely, I wouldn't go to repo route or anything. But this is something you gotta have if you're a shoe collector. And for me, I would say the favorite part of it is probably the bottom, the Chicago theme, the Chicago stars, like our flag, city flag in the bottom. I mean, this is a dope. Marcus Jordan did a lot of creative stuff with this shoe. Mike co-signed on it, and I can clearly see why. #1 shoe release of the year for me. Now, there's a couple other shoes. There's a couple other shoes for me that I think were really close to being shoe of the year, but for one or two reasons, you really can't put them in that category, right? So those Travi highs, that's a dope shoe. That's the shoe that I probably most wanted after the Trophy Room in 2021, right? But because of the fact that those shoes are just impossible to get, and the fact that those shoes are just, they haven't even actually released, makes it very difficult to get your hands on. Another shoe that I was really, really a fan of were the Travis Scott Air Maxes that came out later in the year around the Travis World Fest. Now, obviously, there's a lot of controversy with that. I'm not going to speak on that, but the fact that those shoes still haven't really touched down and been able to get a lot of pairs in people's hands, that makes that shoe limited and special to me too. So I definitely like to come across that. Honorable mention, #1 honorable mention, if there was a fourth place, which 4 is my favorite number, by the way, if anyone wanted to know, would be the Maniéres. Maniére ones, for sure. Maniére ones would be, for me, a close fourth. The packaging, right? This is like one of the dopest boxes. Kind of gives me vibes like the Off-White 2s vibes with the box. And also kind of like the Travis lows and Travis highs with their sleeves. Sexy. One of the things I like the most about this shoe that people complain a lot about, right, is the midsole. I would say out of everything, I like the midsole the best on this shoe. Right? It's like it's dipped like a wine dip color or whatever. And some people say they would prefer if it just have been a seal. I personally really like the rose color. You know, it's like I dipped it in like some sangria or some merlot or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dope shoe. I'm glad I grabbed it, but it doesn't make my top 3 because it's just not special enough. And in a year where we got Trophy Ruins released, where we got Travi Lows released, Travi Highs, where we got Virgil passing, and we got him dropping dope shoes, which for me, those tools, I keep going back to those, but I grabbed those right before he passed, and like 2 days after they released or something. Again, shout out to Top 3 Kicks. So that was a very, very special release. So this doesn't make it up there for me in my top 3, but it would be a 4 for me. Honorable mention and well-deserved honorable mention. Well, that's about all I got for you today on our top 3 heavy kicks of 2021. Again, I'm your host, AC Young Heavy. Thanks for going on this journey with me. It's been a pleasure. Salute YouTube. Peace to the earths and gods, and go mob to the frat. And most importantly, do something good for somebody today, okay? Because when one come up, we all come up, all right? And if you can't see it before you see it, you'll never see it. Remember that. Peace.
Heavy shit. That's the definition of heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Bitch, I'm heavy. Louis head to toe and something foreign. Fuck a Chevy. Money everywhere.